Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well this afternoon. Let's tap right in, shall we? See what Spirit has to share with us. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. I just dropped a whole bunch. Oh. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. We got two of them here. Two of Pentacles and the Devil in the upright. This toxic individual is weighing their options, juggling, trying to negotiate or something, suffering codependency, destructive behaviors, toxicity challenged by the Lovers, challenged by the strength of two together, a deep love, a choice, relationships and unions. So whoever this Devil is challenged by partners in union and alignment. Well, that's the story, that they're warring against love and union. So in the subconscious, we've got the Ace of Swords in the reverse. They're frustrated. They're not operating out of truth. Things are in a disaster and chaos. Their judgment is clouded. In the recent past, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Mother figure. Somebody who's independent and wise. And stable. Intentions and expectations. The World. Completion of a cycle. Celebration of life. Wholeness. Accomplishment. In the near future, Queen of Cups. In the upright, emotionally stable, compassionate, intuitive and caring. The lens that's being looked through. The Wheel of Fortune. Karmic life cycles, destiny cycles, inevitable fate, unpredictable. In the environment, In the environment, we got the Hermit in the reverse. Somebody's lost their way. They don't have a light on, like their inner light is out, or they're in the dark. They're not able to see. They could be at a distance or distant. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. The Empress in the upright. And the outcome? King of Wands in the upright. Overcoming challenges. And on the bottom of the deck, Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. So there's wealth security. There's wealth security, but there's a death to a King of Pentacles and a Tower and a Five of Swords. So there's an ending, like an ending for the wealth of somebody. They're in a tower, and they were in all about abusive relationships, winning at all costs, and that's justice. They have to leave it behind. And an Eight of Cups, disappointed, escape, and a Five of Cups. Jiminy crickets. Sorrow, moving on. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. That's pretty significant. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. So, negotiations, weighing options, this toxic, codependent, destructive behavior, missing the inside jokes with somebody. Apparently, they were having a lot of addicted partying, this love union. So they're challenged by this relationship. It wasn't reciprocal. They're challenged because they weren't reciprocal. So they lost out on a love relationship, or it looks like somebody decided to boogie on out of there because they weren't truthful. They weren't honest. They were a liar. They were brutal. They were about confusion, brutality, clouded judgment. They weren't thinking clearly. They were not about the truth. They didn't reciprocate good for good. They reciprocated crap. I miss our inside jokes about what? Maybe he's thinking about his third party. He's thinking about his third party and the inside jokes they used to have in relation to this love relationship. Shadow side, yeah. They thought it was funny what they were doing to this love union, this devil. They used to laugh and have fun, joking about whatever it was they were doing. not giving equally to whoever it is that they had a contract with. Yeah, they were out there. But there's a Queen of Pentacles here, supporting mother figure, a protectress. Who sees somebody as irreplaceable. And she's here and she's closing out this cycle. This is a completion of this cycle. Space. Space. Like she could be giving space to somebody that she sees as irreplaceable. Like maybe she sees somebody that she wants to be part of the family. And she's working to make sure that this person is undisturbed by this toxic devil person here. It could be that she's a Queen of Cups, emotionally stable, intuitive, caring. She loves herself. She's still healing. The Wheel of Fortune has turned. Destiny, it's a turning point. Somebody's values are all about money. This devil is, their values are all about money. They're codependent. They don't have a light on inside with the Hermit reversed. They don't have a light on inside. They've lost their way. They've lost their way. They don't have a light inside. And they have hope for gaining a relationship with an empress. They have no light inside. They are a devil. They have habits. They have secrets. And they're targeting a high value person with their destructive behaviors. King of Wands here, overcoming challenges, an entrepreneur, career focused, a natural leader. Daydreaming, damage. We are both hurting from this. So he's daydreaming about getting together with this empress. He doesn't have an inner light on. He's a fraud. Because if he was an actual King of Wands in the upright, he would have a light on, but he doesn't. And he's caused a lot of damage. And he's daydreaming about causing more damage. Chemistry, he wants to use sex to connect. People are gossiping about this third party situation, that he's dishonest. He's a hoe bag. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Thank you. So you got this codependent, toxic individual here who's weighing their options. You boogied out. It was not reciprocal. It was not an equal give and take. They were very toxic. They were not truthful. They were a liar. And they're in poverty now. And they're reminiscing about what it was like to be with you. You took such good care of them when they didn't give you jack. They were too busy lying, playing in the shadow sides, pulling you down. Pulling you down. And there's a change. They're challenged by this change. They're frustrated, brutal, in the shadows. Oh, a wealthy man and a mature woman. Third party. Playing in the shadows. There's a Queen of Pentacles here who sees this. Oh, There's a Queen of Pentacles here who sees this person in this love relationship, the feminine probably, as irreplaceable. But there's also a thief here in the environment. The world has turned, this Queen of Pentacles has given this female space at the completion of this cycle. She is like making sure that thief isn't anywhere near her. She has ideas. There's expectations of a marriage. So this Queen of Pentacles has a son. She feels that this person is irreplaceable. It's over here, this devilish energy. She's being protected. Whatever that was, it's over. This Queen of Cups is still caring for herself. She loves herself. Yeah, love union. Mama. It's like an arranged marriage. It's like mama has her eye on somebody. Somebody who's emotionally stable and calm. Journey. Wheel of Fortune, destiny. The wheel has turned. Somebody's values are all about money. We've got a journey here. So with the Wheel of Fortune, we've got a journey. The wheel has turned. That's wild. We got the World out here and the Wheel of Fortune. Ups and downs. Some people are going to win. Some people are going to lose. We've got somebody here who does not have a light on. They've lost their way. They're hoping to hook up with an empress. They've got habits and secrets. They've caused a lot of damage. Doing things in a family room. Having hope of hooking up with an empress. They have habits and secrets that they can't tell. They're a false person. They're a false person. King of Wands, daydreaming, caused damage that hurt everybody. Uses sex. His pathway's closed. His pathway's closed. He didn't get the pathway that he was expecting. He was daydreaming about it. We got a child here. Unexpected income. Main female and gift. And this is over. This whole community is concerned. This mature man is stuck in his thoughts about this privileged lady who's got a new job in the house. Sudden wealth. And these ones are getting the message. They're under adjudication and facing bad health for coming against this courtship, whoever she's winding up with. They're in big trouble. Got themselves in a predicament. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. 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 Death. Two of Pentacles, the devil, reminiscing about how it was. They're in poverty. There's a death here. They're in a codependent, toxic situation. They're challenged by a love union or the power and strength of two together. They were not about reciprocal relationships, and there's a change in love unions. They will be reciprocal. Somebody here is irreplaceable. This wealthy man, whoever this is in poverty now. He's here with this mature woman, and they're in the shadows, in lies, in illusions. They're confused. They're brutal. Their judgment is clouded. They're worried about this change to this. They're worried about your love union. They're worried about, this devil is worried about, yeah, your upcoming union. Like whatever ties that there were, it's like that, whatever that was, is over. There's a death here. Whatever connection that was, it's over. It was supremely toxic. If there was anything supreme about it at all, it was toxic. Self-esteem in the reverse. So, wealthy man, mature woman. They're in the shadows. Their self-esteem is suffering. They don't possess gifts of the soul that benefit themselves or others. There is a Queen of Pentacles here who sees the feminine in this scenario, not the mature woman, but the targeted victim, as irreplaceable, keeping this thief away from her. This thief, wealthy man, thief. He's in poverty now. He wasn't able to steal the wealth out of the feminine. She's expecting a marriage. She is being protected. She is being safeguarded. She has her space has been cleared. No one's able to come in and harass her like they once were. So things may have quieted down somewhat. You've got space to breathe, more time to think. Looking out the window, watching the wind blow through the leaves, expecting this future. So there's imagination here. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So this Queen of Pentacles likes the mind of this feminine. This is a mother figure. This is a mother figure making plans for her son. Surrender. That thief has to surrender. The thief has to surrender their need to control this. Queen of Cups is loving herself. She's still trying to heal. There is a love union here. She's emotionally stable, sensitive and intuitive. Change. Coming into a change. Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's values are all about money. This wealthy man and mature woman working in the shadows. Wheel of Fortune and peace. Peace. So you get peace. And whoever's values are all about money, they're going on a journey. Looks like everybody's going on a journey, or everybody's getting allocated to their vibrational match. Which is why I say, and I remind you, that not all thought forms belong to you. They could be implants along with an energetic implant. So you may have negative thought forms, or there may be like somebody's trying to trigger you, like with a negative memory or something, and then get that repeating through your mind, and then they'll affect the energy in such a way subtly. But the more you run that thought through the mind, the more you magnetize that thought with the energy. So thoughts are electrical, and the energy is magnetic, right? Or something's electrical and magnetic. But anyway, you empower it. And it's a subtle thing. And so it's very critical that you not claim every disruptive or negative thought that comes through you. It could belong to the neighbor. It could belong to an infiltrator trying to actually disturb your peace. So it can be unintentional or intentional. Either way, it's going to happen. And it's critical that you don't claim every thought form and every energetic sensation. Sit with it. And practice, saying, no, this thought form doesn't get to live here at this particular time. This is not the energy that I'm choosing to manifest in my present moment. And so this thought form has to go, or this thought form doesn't get to live here, or this thought form doesn't get to repeat in my mind. Or you change the thought form into, you put a positive spin on it, and then you let that run through the pathway. Change it up so that it has a positive spin, and then you change up the energy. Maybe go drink a glass of water. Control the mind, control the thoughts, control the energy, or be controlled by them. And they are all manipulatable, intentionally or unintentionally. So in the environment, we have this King of Wands here. He doesn't have a light on. He's lost his way. He has hope. He's doing something in a family room. He has hope. That he can hook up with this Empress. He's a false person. He has habits and he has secrets. And with this card, this blame card, it says, I accept responsibility for my well-being, but it came out in the reverse. So he refuses to accept responsibility for his own well-being. He doesn't have a light on. He's targeting an Empress because she obviously has her stuff together. And he's keeping secrets. He's got habits. He's all about third world party situations, as we saw when we scanned through that. He's about damaging unions and relationships. He's daydreaming about getting on the pathway of this Empress because his pathway has been blocked. Growth. So Empress, you have experienced growth. You have expanded your consciousness and your awareness, and this false person is targeting you right now, hoping to that you will mother them. Hoping that you will mother them and give them your money. Give them your wealth too. And then give them a title and a position of importance in whatever company it is that you're going to create, and then let them walk around like they own it, while they go be unfaithful with their wand, because that's the lifestyle that they're into. But they want to do it on your dime because they don't have a light inside, so they have no fortune. They need yours, and they need you to share it with them so that they can damage you. Indecision in the reverse. You know what to do. You know what to do. Or maybe he knows what to do. That's the only thing that he knows how to do. He doesn't know what to do. His pathway has been blocked. He's caused damage to you and to others, most likely. He's a false person with habits and secrets. He does whatever he does in a family room. He blames others for the responsibility of his own well-being. He does not have any gifts that benefit him or others. He's in grief because his pathway's been blocked, and you have your freedom. They're in regret for treating you with their pride, for being so prideful with you. And they have to accept the things that they cannot change. They're guilty. And you're connected to your intuition, and you're in service to others. You have a purpose, and they're envious of your purpose, and they want to bring adversity to it. They want to bring adversity to your disciplined relationships. But they're being denied. You know that there's no greater goal than to love. You are love. You're committed to love, and you're committed to seeing the lighter side of life. You have empathy. You see and you feel for others. You don't turn a blind eye. You have compassion in you. You're a caring person, and that's why you're the Empress. And this person doesn't have that. They don't have anything to offer at all. They don't even have a creative idea. The only thing they have to offer is addictions and attachments. Whatever spiritual attachments they have picked up during their destructive behavior ways, toxic, destructive behaviors in the family room, whatever attachments they've picked up. This wealthy man and this mature woman playing in the shadows, trying to steal your inner light, Empress. They still have hopes of doing it. They haven't given up yet. Collective energy, please, Spirit, collective energy. They're facing death. They're codependent and toxic. They're in poverty. They could be sick. They're not about equal give and take. They're worried. They're disconnected from their intuition. And they're challenged by the strength of two together. They're challenged by you and your new beau. Your new cycle commitment. The old cycle is over. Those contracts are done. And this one's clingy. You know, he's clingy here with his third party. And no gifts of the soul or no benefits whatsoever. No willingness to share anything. They're just stingy and greedy and gross. Thief. Pompous ass. Loneliness. They could be sick. Death. And you've got good news. There's eternal love here. So you've got good news. Eternal love is here. They're challenged by this love relationship because you two are strong together. So whoever this is from the previous cycle. Their values are all about money, and they were thriving off of your vitality. And when that contract ended, they lost everything. They wanted to feed off of you, but they wanted to take you out too. So that's just weird. They wanted to eat off of your plate, but they wanted to destroy you as well. Freaking stuck in some weird fantasy, some weird illusion, some messed up. Their neural pathways are messed up. They've been infiltrated by parasites on the shadow side or something. They're frustrated, they're brutal, they're confused, they got clouded judgment. Clouded judgment. They're in the shadow side. They don't possess gifts of the soul that benefit them and others. This mature woman and wealthy man are doing rituals, and they're not in the truth. They're not standing in the truth. They're in the shadows. Doing rituals. They got clouded. Their minds are clouded. And they're confused, and they're being brutal, and it's wild because if their minds are not clear, then whatever they're doing here, whatever ceremonies, they're not focused. It's scheduled. It's time now, Sonny. It's time. It's the scheduled time. You have to surrender your need to control. It's the scheduled time. You're facing confinement. Surrender your need to control. There's a mother figure here. Utilizing her imagination. So obviously she has skillful will, providing financially. She's very reliable. Trap. They have to surrender their need to control. They fell into a trap. It was scheduled. It was scheduled. You know what's funny to me is that everybody's all running around talking about prophecy this and prophecy that. And they don't even stop to think that perhaps they don't know everything. Perhaps the Most High God is the Most High. Unnameable, unknowable. Body of the Creator throughout the multiverse. I don't even know where I was going with that. Never mind. It just strikes me as so odd that there are factions of folks who got so limited in their imagination. They got so focused on an illusion or a fantasy or a plan or a strategy or whatever that they failed to recall or remember that it's macro. It's macro. And there's always somebody bigger, man. There's always a bigger fish. And if there isn't one today, there will be one soon. Just give it a little time, you know. But in that time, they get cocky, thinking it'll never happen. And then it happens. And then everybody's surprised. And their masks fall off. Their masks fall off. And there's a change. This Queen of Cups here, she doesn't wear masks. She loves herself and she's coming into this union. Consistency is the thing, you know, and these people have skills, you know, looking at history and patterning and habits and characteristics throughout time, right? So it's consistency. And you just can't get consistency with an actor. I mean, even if they were to consistently wear a mask for a number of years. The history, like there's always going to be a point, right, where that mask was donned, and then what was before that wasn't part of the role, right? So that's what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of skillful, willful warriors throughout the multiverse that have specialties, man. You know? I mean, and the Most High has members of this family throughout all realms, regions, dimensions, timelines, spaces and places, galaxies and multiverses. I mean, to think that it was so limited, you know, is just wild to me. The illusion was great, and they're very good at it. That's true. I never denied it. Never, ever, ever have I denied it. The Wheel of Fortune has turned here. Peace for families. There will be peace for families. Those whose values were all about money are making a journey. They lost their way. They're blaming others for the responsibility of their own well-being. They have hope of getting together with this empress. They're doing something in a family room. Suffered a loss. They're doing something. There could be they're doing something in a family room. There could be with a pet, maybe. Trying to alter fate, trying to get together with this empress. They're doing something to an animal. This false person with these habits and these secrets, trying to get together with this empress, trying to get on this empress's pathway. No compromise. No compromise. Their pathway is closed. They caused damages to relationships. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't indecisive about it. They knew exactly what they were doing. They were very intentional about it. No marriage. No marriage. King of Wands does not get a marriage with this empress. She's going to have a mega project with somebody, and she's ready for it. She's a sweetheart. This is over. This is over, and justice is being served. That's justice. And he's in a nightmare. King of Wands is in a nightmare. Because you're coming into your reward for loving yourself. You and your friends, your whole network, your whole team earned a lot of merit. All your friends, all your network, your whole team earned merit. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Surprise. So they're weighing their options. They're toxic, they're destructive, they're codependent, and all about materialism. They're lonely. They could be sick. They might be near death, or something's ending. They're in poverty. They're reminiscing about some inside jokes about whatever they were having fun with. This is a surprise, a big surprise. They didn't expect it to go like this. They're challenged by your upcoming union. They're worried about it. They did not give you what you needed. It was not a reciprocal situation here. They were stuck in their fantasies. They thought if they neglected you, they thought you would fall and disappear, and they could just steal your pathway. But they couldn't bring an ending to you or your upcoming reunion. They're worried about it because it's here. This love union is here. And you've got this, you've got a protectress, mother figure, who thinks you are irreplaceable. Yeah, these ones really, these ones worked so hard. I am so grateful at the diligence, the due diligence that these divine people have when it comes to verifying fraudulent behaviors and patterns. It's amazing to me how hard and difficult it is, because they're very good at their illusions. They're very good. Very good. Messenger in the reverse. They're not getting a message. They're doing a ritual. Message is denied. They're trying to send a message. Message is rejected. They're trying to do a ritual to send a message or to get something across, and it's rejected. Somebody's not accepting delivery of whatever it is they're trying to send. They're frustrated. They're working in the shadows, and whatever it is they're trying to work up, it's being rejected. The messenger is like, no, I'm not sending that message. I'm not doing that. We're not going to send that there. We're not going to deliver that. We're not going to deliver that. They're not delivering the ritual. Whoever it is that they're in the shadows with trying to do this ritual, they're not delivering it. They're frustrated because people aren't working with them, or whatever spirits they're trying to work with, they're not working with them. They're rejecting it. Queen of Pentacles, mother figure, sees this Empress as irreplaceable. We got servant here, and it came out in sideways. So you're either not a servant or you are a servant. This is a wishy-washy. This is a person who's facing confinement here. This thief plays both sides of the coin. So they serve the devil and they serve the Most High, and they wear masks back and forth to do it. So they pretend to be this or that, and they work it. Gosh, can you imagine trying to keep all that straight and steady? Imagine being quizzed on this and then trying to hold it all together. There's just no way, because they didn't think that they were going to lose. They didn't think that there was any way that this was going to fail. So they weren't careful. Fortune. The world, this is a completion of a cycle. This is a celebration of life. This feminine here, this Empress, has got space. So she has time to think. She's not being attacked. She has expectations of coming into this union. It's a very abundant union. These lovers are here. Wow, you got lovers here in the challenge position. So whoever's suffering poverty and death, they're challenged by the strength of these two together. You got lovers in the challenge department, and in the near future, you got lovers. This Queen of Cups, Empress, she does not wear any masks. She's not a false person. There is somebody who's a widower. There's somebody here who's a widower. Or maybe that thief is a widower. Oh. He fell into a trap. Did he do something with his wife? He did something with his wife. And this mature woman is his third party enemy. The third party enemy of the wife. He did something to his wife. He's a widower. He fell into a trap. He did something. And now he's doing something else in a family room. Losing a pet. He's doing something with a pet, with an animal. Sigh. Sigh. Melancholy. It could just be, this is just very old, you know. It's like, when will it be over? We got despair in the reverse. So the wheel of fortune has turned. You are not in despair. You have peace. You're coming into a family. Those whose values are all about money are making a journey. Enemy. Hermit reversed, lost their way, blaming you for the welfare of their own being. Fortune telling on people, targeting this Empress, hoping they can get a relationship with her. They're doing something with an animal in a family room to try to get this relationship with this Empress, who has grown in consciousness and awareness. This false person has habits, they have secrets, and there will be no compromise. No compromise. No. No compromise. The Empress is here, expanded in consciousness and awareness. She is love. And this enemy is targeting her, trying to get a wedding. They're a King of Wands. Their pathway it has been blocked. They don't have an open pathway, and they don't get a marriage. They cause damage to relationships. They knew exactly what they were doing. It was their service. It was a service that they provided. They probably went out and schwanged whoever needed to be schwanged just to break up a relationship, because that's my service, baby. You know, whatever. There is a wedding here. Somebody's all up in their thoughts. You're waiting. These pleasure seekers are in sorrow, and this priest is suffering a misfortune. The Lord is a friend. And those who are false are facing prison, going on a journey with the merchant. With that, I'm going to go ahead and shut this one off, everybody. I'll see you on the next one.